Alright, let's get this over with. I am Eric Arnold. I am back in the secondary studio. And we're in the wee hours of Sunday morning. And, well, let's put it this way. I promised a video for Sunday. If I had said, well, I'll try to get you, I'll probably have a video for Sunday, you wouldn't be getting one. But since I promised one, you know, honestly, I've been sitting over there in that chair for 90 minutes going, I really don't want to make this video, but I promised you, so here it is. Another horrifying losing day. Just, you know, I don't know. If you're new here, you've reached the channel of the losingest player on the internet. So, really, you should be able to make something out of that information. You know, all you got to do is just basically do the opposite of what I play, and you should win. I almost did that myself today. You know, I almost, you know, I was watching this day just go. And then I thought, last game, and I somehow think Baylor's going to beat Kansas. I should just bet, 20 grand on Kansas, and it would have been a runaway winner. But I didn't have the balls. I don't have the balls I used to have. So, what did we have? 19 games today. We played 19, 7 winners, 12 losers. You know. Anyway, let's recap the losing day fast for you. I don't want to belabor this. Let's see if... Well, it's here somewhere. Here we are. Alright. And we had 5 picks for Sunday, so, you know. And I figure I'll probably get a ton of views on this video just because last 2 Sunday videos weren't anything special, and I ended up with way over 100 views. And you know, I guess if you're looking for somebody that, you know, is the epitome of square money, you know, you're here. This is it. This is it. This is as square as it gets right here. So, you know, if you're thinking, all right, well, I'll just, know that the squares are on whatever this guy says, and then, I can play accordingly. But as far as, Saturday went, let's see. Yeah, we get off to, in the 12 o'clock games, we got off to a good start. And by that I mean that we split. We had 2 winners, 2 losers. Michigan keeps winning. They look good. They look really good. I just think that center of theirs is, he looks like an NBA guy to me, but, what do I know? And, they're easily crush Indiana. And then the losing started. I guess Wisconsin just sucks. I mean, that team's been together for so long, you'd think they would play better together, but I guess they just don't. VCU, I don't know what happened there. They didn't show up. Maybe they're just, maybe they just figured they're in the tournament. They didn't play hard. I don't know. I thought LSU was going to cover that game. I saw the score early and they were up. Something we got a lead. They must have, quit, or Arkansas is just so damn good they were able to catch them. Somehow Oklahoma State won. I never did fix that mistake. The line was not 10, of course, but didn't really matter. Wake Forest, we don't just lose. We lose by huge margins. I think I saw the stat. This was the biggest win Virginia Tech ever had in the ACC. And we're on the team that provided the biggest win in Virginia Tech history. Nice. Greensboro, we actually won that one. Florida State, they had a nice big lead there, and then they just stopped playing. So, Kansas State in a perfect sandwich spot. They can't get it done. We guessed right on Florida. Creighton never showed up. Louisville, good for you, Louisville. I mean, if we're going to lose with Duke, then let's lose with Duke. Have them get beat outright. I don't want Duke to squeak out a 1-point win where they get what they want, but I don't get what I want. Fuck them. If I don't win, they don't win. So I'm glad Louisville won outright. We actually had 2 winners late here. I looked at this and I was like, I really think I'm on the public side of every game here practically. And then the 2 winners late were, the teams no one wanted, like Mississippi State and Utah. If I had been on the team nobody wanted there on the last game, Kansas, I would have had that one too. But I don't know. So anyway, 7 wins, 12 losers. My wife said, well, don't do it if you don't like it. It's like, well, I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I put a lot of effort in this already, a lot of time, and I, hate to just, well, okay, this is my last video, goodbye. I mean, I guess that's going to happen at some point. Nothing lasts forever, but I don't know. Am I having any fun doing this? Not right now, I'm not. This is just a lot of work. I stayed up 6 hours. I went to bed at 6 fucking a.m. in the morning last night? That's not even right. I was in bed at 6 a.m. Saturday morning. I actually have things I'd like to be doing other than spending hours upon hours upon hours finding losing picks for you. So, I wish someone would win. So, I don't know. I don't know where we're going from here. And then she also said, does attendance really make that much of a difference? Which I guess is her way of saying, you really don't have an excuse. You're just a stupid idiot, and you can't get it done. You just can't get it done. So, she's probably right. I mean, 30 years I've been trying to find the winning formula. Still haven't found it. So, they can put the world back to normal. I still won't be able to find it. But I don't know. I guess at any rate, I don't know if we'll keep doing this. If there's got to be some winners at some point, right? This cannot continue. Just can't continue. So we'll see. Alright, let's give you Sunday. So you know what to do, or what not to do, I should say. If I can find it here. Here we are, Sunday. I stopped putting the records up just because the records are on a different website and I gotta go there and it wastes an extra 15 minutes of my time. And right now it's just not, I'm not interested in spending 15 more minutes putting this slide together. So you'll just have to surmise what the records are yourselves. At any rate, I picked Butler here against Villanova. Butler stinks, but Villanova never plays that well out there for some reason. And all the times they've been going out there, they've never beaten Butler by more than, 10 points. So, of course, Butler's always been better. I'm sure that had something to do with it. But something about that Hinkle, or that's what it's called, right? Hinkle Auditorium, place they shot the movie Hoosiers. Villanova's never played well there, so sure, I'll go. And Villanova has Creighton next, so again, you either believe in this shit or you don't. And to me, this is a valid handicapping scenario. You get the shitty team in front of you. Beyond that is the powerful, a conference rival that you're basically fighting for the conference title with, even though I think Villanova's basically wrapped up the Big East conference title already. But still, I mean, it's Creighton. I mean, they want to play Creighton, I would think. So how fired up could they be to play Butler? So we'll take Butler. Maryland, Michigan State. I don't know. I looked at that Michigan State Ohio State game. I watched probably the second half of that, and I guess I'm just thinking, I don't know. Michigan State might have expended a lot of energy in that game. Maryland's had some time off to rest. I mean, or you could say they're rusty. Who knows? But I guess we're just going to say it was an emotional game. People were getting kicked out. Their technicals, really physical game. And then we're just going to say Michigan State's going to wear down in the second half, and Maryland's going to take them. So we'll lay the 2 with Maryland at College Park. I guess that doesn't make no sense. Well, I take that back. By that thinking, I should fade Ohio State, but this is just strictly a homer pick. I'm an Ohio State alum. Nothing else is working. Fuck it. I'll just take the Buckeyes. Lay the 3 with the Buckeyes. Fuck it. So there's your rationale for that. I guess I'm just sticking with NC State here because they've actually won a couple games with them. So now I feel like, I feel like a lost dog where somebody fed me and now I'm like following him around. Oh, Master, can I have some more treats? Thank you for acknowledging my existence, So NC State's my new master, I guess, because they actually won me a couple games. I'm okay with that. It beats any other rationale I have. I mean, we've actually even had, I think we had this exact same scenario, Pitt, NC State, but it was up at Pitt, wasn't it? And NC State beat them. So, I guess Pitt will get their revenge. I don't know. NC State beat them up there. NC State seems to own Pitt. We'll just go ahead and say NC State again, and the hell with it. And then Houston, South Florida. This is just 19 points. Sure, give it to me. I mean, Houston's explosive, but then on the other hand, what do they have to play for? They've got the conference title wrapped up, and it's just, I would think they're just going to coast. That's what I'm hoping. So, there you have it, 5 games. You saw, I guess I put up the big-o-meter, big zero-o-meter, or whatever the fuck I'm calling it. What were we, 10, 19, and 1 in the last 30? That's hard to undercome that. I don't know if I'll be able to get worse than that. All right, that's all I got. I just have no more energy, no more interest in this at the moment. I like college basketball. I like it a lot. It's just I don't clearly know what I'm doing. I like the pretty colors. I just have no idea who's going to beat which team. I just don't know. But it's like a puzzle, and I'm like addicted to it, that I have to keep trying to solve the puzzle. It's like I'm 12 years old again, and they've given me this Rubik's Cube for Christmas, and I'm like, oh, wow. Look at the pretty colors. Ooh. And I'm trying to get it all together. I remember I played with that for like weeks on end until I first solved it the first time, and it was like, oh man, it was a miracle. It really was like a revelation. Like God, the clouds parted. I solved the Rubik's Cube. Of course, I had no idea how I solved it, and then it's kind of depressing where I then knew there were people that could solve it in like 20 seconds, just done. And I thought, damn, how did you do that? I never learned, of course, because I need to know that. This I kind of like to know, and I still haven't figured it out. So, if I do figure it out, I do intend to share it with y'all. I mean, Alright, that's it. I'm out. See ya some other time.